Yeah. I got a duffy on me, I'm feeling good. The streets talking to me in the hood. I'm doing this exactly how I should. What's not said is understood. Listen to me, I'm on my grind. No matter what, these haters mad. I gotta ask, why you mad at us? Cause I'm on the rise, yeah, I'm on the rise. The party won't even get litty until they know Big Bro.
Who gonna freestyle today?
What he saying that producer tag?
Right here?
Yeah.
Hold on, cause I slowed his beat, so I don't know.
We do not care.
Is he saying like 6'7"?
No, he not saying 6.
No,
Wow.
no.
All right. Hey,
Oh, it do sound like
sound like
he
he
said
saying
6'7". It does sound like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway,
I
what's
can't
up,
believe
bro?
I just said that, bro.
Yeah, we leaving. I thought we was leaving that,
I
bro.
want to throw. We gotta change this now.
6'7". No, you can't leave.
We gotta
6'7".
change the start.
You can't leave.
I promise you, he's not saying 6'7" because that beat is from like 2020.
Yeah, he probably not, but it just sounds too close.
So wait, you slowed it down? It was faster than that?
Nah.
Slow.
Oh, I thought you said- I thought he said he slowed the beat.
Stole it.
Oh,
Anyway.
Leaving. Okay.
I was gonna say that, but then I.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the podcast. We got a special guest today.
Welcome back.
Very special guest.
Welcome in.
Hello.
I want to introduce y'all to Maya. Maya, why don't you hype yourself up for like 2 minutes?
Okay. Well,
Do your big one. Just talk about
how awesome I am.
where you from,
Yes.
Absolutely, I can do that.
what you do,
Yes.
your history and education and everything and empowerment. Talk to him.
Okay, so my name is Maya. I'm currently a 7th grade social studies teacher in North Carolina. I am from Cleveland, the best city in Ohio. Not from Akron at all.
Wow.
No, I did work for Akron Public Schools though, and I love all my Akron children, but absolutely not from Akron. Currently working on my school counseling master's degree at the #1 public HBCU in the nation, North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University.
Talk it.
I love all things women's empowerment. I love working with teenage girls. I love working out. I don't know. I'm just one of one. So, I mean, I'm just happy to be here.
Hey,
So, yeah.
period. Well,
What brings you in town, huh?
You know,
It was to be on this episode, right?
it was. You know, I just had to get on
came
there.
all the way from North Carolina.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Appreciate you.
Come on.
Appreciate
Exactly.
you.
That's love.
Always.
I mean-
Definitely love.
Always going. No, but we gotta. The episode is gonna be short. I always say that. I say it's gonna be short, then it's gonna be an hour. But it's got to be short because college football is coming on,
Yes.
Okay.
and John decided to go to the store.
I'm not even gonna add context for the people. I'm gonna just.
And you didn't even bring
got it.
anything from
You
the
got
store.
it.
How you gonna go to the store and be
Store,
like,
man.
and didn't bring anything?
You ain't
Like,
like
bro, you
Arizona teas.
No,
Nothing.
nothing, bro.
No, like
No gummy worms.
No
like
honey
nothing?
bun.
See, I left my water in the car.
It's a
I
little
didn't even
weird.
bring my own self.
Here, bro, I got you a water, bro.
No, he told me. Y'all definitely looked out for
little
sure.
Fiji water or something.
I like the little.
Next time you
touch of
come, bro,
professionalism.
bring us some waters.
Waters.
Yes.
I can do that.
Anyway,
Hey man.
but so first thing I want to talk about is the fact that you said Cleveland is. Did you say it's just better than Akron? Or did you say it's the best city?
It's the best city in Ohio, but it definitely is better than Akron.
Okay, well, let's
Definitely.
not talk about Akron first. What makes Cleveland better than Columbus?
I mean, sports teams,
Okay.
the diversity. You know, you go to the east side, you get one type. You go to the west side, you get a different. And then, you know, you have the suburbs. There's so much culture, you know, and they're just really doing a lot with the city. It's just better than Columbus. I mean, Columbus is so commercialized. Like, Cleveland is real.
And that's where I would argue with you.
Oh,
is
okay.
They're not doing a lot for the city because you can see in Columbus they're doing everything for that city.
But it's the capital, and it's commercialized. That's what it's all for the...
I kind of feel that Columbus is a little commercial.
It's just like, this
I'm
is
not
not
gonna lie.
Ohio.
What's
This
wrong
is
with
not,
it being commercialized?
It's not real.
How many other big cities do people travel to that are very commercialized?
I'm not. Well, I didn't necessarily say something was wrong with it, but I can definitely see what she's saying.
I get where you're
It's
coming
being
from.
Commercialized though.
I agree though. I feel like if a city has more personality, it's a better city. In
Cleveland
some
has
sort
more
of fashion.
personality.
It does.
But
yeah.
here's what
Sports
I always,
team, she
I
got that
always
right.
say
Yeah,
this,
sport,
though.
definitely.
You got
The
that
sports teams,
And
but I always come to
food,
this.
food.
I always come to
Food.
this. Yo, some of the things you just said is a distinct east side, west side. I'm not going unless I'm working at Hoban. You ain't gonna see me on the east side of Akron.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on the west side. I'm not going to the east side. I feel like
Nah, that's
the way you just described Akron.
It is. I'll say this.
Other than the sports teams,
Okay.
We got
It kinda-
some sports
it kinda
team.
is like that.
The Akron Rubber Ducks.
Well, I don't know though, because I feel like
don't ever say
What?
that.
yeah,
ever
never,
again.
bro. Never again.
We got several sports teams in Akron, bro. Go Zips.
You didn't have to say nothing about the Rubber Ducks though.
Go Zips.
But
Shout out them Arrows.
Get a little more
Yeah,
detailed about Cleveland, East Side, West Side, because I don't go up to Cleveland unless it's for food.
or the food, exactly. Like there's no think about any other place in Ohio. Like there
Akron,
who has the
got
best
food? I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Akron's food.
Yeah. So I was like,
No, y'all beating us for sure. I'm in Cleveland. I work in Cleveland, so I
Okay.
mean, I'm there every day.
Okay.
So y'all got us on the sports team. Got us on the food.
What
I'm gonna be 100.
What's some food spots I should hit up in Cleveland that you know off the top?
Okay, not really many of them around anymore. I don't actually think there's any, but Hot Sauce Williams was definitely like a Cleveland staple.
I done heard.
Angela Mia's, the pizza place.
I had that. It was good.
Sharks back in the day.
Shark. You don't like it now?
Angelo's pizza is better than Angelo's
And-
though.
Okay.
I just
okay.
had Sharks like 2
I
weekends
agree
ago.
on that one.
Okay. Yeah,
still good
Sharks.
to me.
Angelo's
Sharks.
kinda
Sharks is
crazy.
good.
Yeah, Sharks is
Open Pit.
okay.
What's open pit? Just
The only thing I
some
know
type
is
of
barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
I know they got a sauce.
Yeah, the sauce.
Is it
Like
the same place?
yes,
Mhm.
the sauce.
Word.
The sauce. Yes, the sauce.
Is that
Hey,
like a?
hey, come on.
Is that?
We about to go to open pit.
Hold on. Where did they start Open Pit at? Was it in Cleveland?
I don't know.
Or is that just like a franchise for real?
Oh, it's not. It's well, I don't know.
I was about to say, let me find out that's unique to Cleveland.
It could be.
I want to know.
I don't
want
know.
to be Sweet Baby Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get off the.
You said you want to be Sweet Baby Ray?
I want to meet.
Meat.
I want to see.
I
what
know
Sweet
him. That's
Baby-
my uncle.
Sweet Baby Ray?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah, that's my-
Plug us.
that's my uncle.
I
Singing
need
the
a
whole-
limited Sweet Baby
I was about to
Ray.
say I buy in bulk. Like
Yeah, that's my uncle. Actually, yeah.
That is stupid.
But no, Cleveland is just top tier. I mean, there's things I don't like about Cleveland, but I mean, it's just you get the best of both worlds.
So
I will say this real quick. Y'all both were super right in what y'all was saying. Like it is a lot like Akron. Just being there every day, it's a lot like Akron.
I think so. I feel like it's so different.
I think downtown. Well, like you said, so West Cleveland and
It's
East
different.
Cleveland, and yeah, like it
Completely
is.
different, yeah.
It's like going to a whole new area. You know,
It
and,
is.
I mean, it is, but it shows.
Cause it's different. Like the West Side, even working like in both schools. So like I've worked West Side schools in Cleveland. I worked East Side schools. The way it's just like you wouldn't even think it's the same place. But still, I don't know. It's just different. It's different. The demographics are different. Demographics of the people are
definitely
different.
big.
But I also grew up in the suburbs. But like that's another point about Cleveland that I think
Okay.
is so great. You drive 5 minutes up the road, you're in Cleveland. You drive back 5, you're in the suburbs. Like it's just everything is just in close proximity. I feel like, but also like far enough away from each other.
yeah,
So
That's the part where we're similar.
yeah.
You can be around the corner, Highland Square, for example.
so we can do that right
You
now.
go 2 minutes this way, hood. 2 minutes this way, suburb. I mean, that's just how.
I never understood the north side, east side. Like, what is that in Akron? I feel like Akron is this big and everything is just boom, boom. So what?
We can't have a northeast?
But like, what is the?
Southwest?
I didn't say that, but it's like people be like, I don't like him. He's from the north side, but like that's literally right there. So what do you not? I'm confused. Like,
I mean, so it's really like three main sides of Akron: west, north, and east. It's not really
Okay.
too much of a south
South.
side.
Yeah, I've never heard nobody say
Yeah.
that.
V.
There are a couple people that say that, but
Okay.
the west is probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Obviously, leads into Fairlawn, Montrose, Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then you got like the north side. You got the east side. East side is closest to downtown. I guess you can say like
Yeah.
you're right there. So when you're downtown, you go 2 minutes, you're on the east side.
Okay.
2 blocks.
So I mean, it's not really like
But,
I feel like they all are like that. I feel like it's pretty central to downtown.
well, once you down, okay, yeah, you're right. The reason I say that is because of Brown Street. I think.
like, bro, I could
I think because of
I can be at in the thick of the south side, straight from
From downtown. Like literally, the downtown Y.
It is central.
Low key.
Okay.
It is central, like to all of them. But like I said, I think it's because of Brown Street and how it leads directly past the stadium or whatever. But no, they're not. As far as like, I don't like him. He's from this or that. That's more so gangs. Like,
Okay.
just to kind of like clear it up a little
narrative,
bit. That's
yeah.
not really.
So let me ask the group this though, like kind of transition a little bit. Like now that I think about it, I've never lived outside of Ohio, but I took a whole new detour to Toledo. I loved Toledo for a little bit. You've gone some places, Columbus, Cincinnati, right?
Cincinnati, Columbus, yeah.
I love Cincinnati.
You've been in Akron a lot, like basically all your life, right?
Cleveland, Akron, yep.
other than Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably are the most versed because you've gone out of the state at this point.
Yeah.
Well, compare that though. Compare that experience. You at one of the best schools in the nation, arguably, especially in the HBCU world. Like
The number one public, by the way. But yeah.
so, talk
A&T.
about taking that risk to move, and then also talk about the living difference between there and here. Because everybody talk about North Carolina. I want to hear from you.
So if you're not in Charlotte or Raleigh, it's pretty boring. But I'm like in between. Like Greensboro is literally in between. They call it Gate City because it's literally like the gateway between Charlotte and Raleigh. So I go to Charlotte at least twice a month because it's only like an hour or so away. So I don't really mind that drive. But I would say being in a community, like being in Greensboro, there's like 5 or 6 different colleges within Greensboro alone. But it's really like family based. Like it's very like, it's somewhere you would settle down. It's not bad though. Like North Carolina, it's just slow. That would be the only thing. Like the South is so slow. I've learned that up here in the Midwest, we're very like on go. Like everything is fast paced. Down there, everybody is just, they're chill. Like it's not, nothing's that big of a deal. People are also more nice. Like they're more friendly. I have people just walk up to me in the store and just start talking to me like they knew me. Like they know me. And then it's like I had to catch myself because people will look at you or just be staring at you. And at home, it's like, what are you looking at me for? Like, why are you looking at me that hard? And it's like, wow, maybe I'm aggressive. Is it because I'm from up north and we're just like,
Yes,
That's
actually.
so interesting to me though,
Yes.
because like I've heard a lot of people say that obviously like North Carolina is kind of like family based or like
Yeah,
people
it
would move
is.
there for their families, but honestly I've never really recognized too much of a difference between people being more hospitable from like in the South up to the North or Midwest. Like I don't think Midwest people are more hard bodied than like the South. I feel like I've run into some people that are real polite.
I'll say this.
You know what I mean?
I didn't come home for Thanksgiving. I literally met somebody in the hair salon. She invited me to her house for Thanksgiving. And I went. And like that was my first time ever meeting a lady. Like we were just talking, having a conversation. She's like, "Are you going home?"
Yeah, I ain't
That'd be
ready.
like-
I ain't ready
No,
nobody like that up here.
I definitely agree with
It
you.
was
Like,
so nice. And she like, we were just talking and she was just asking me about myself. And I was like, yeah, like I just moved here in August. I'm from Cleveland. I'm here for A&T. And she's like, are you going home for Thanksgiving? I was like, no. And she was like, oh, you can come over. Like my husband's an anesthesiologist and we have a lot of room. Our kids are all grown. They have like a grandchild or whatever. Well, no, I think that's their kid. I don't know. But I went over there and they were really nice. And
So
like
what
it's just
about
stuff
what
like
about
that.
what about her vibe? I'm about to just say something stupid, but like for real, what about her vibe made you be like, oh yeah, she not gonna murder me?
Well,
today?
discernment. First of all, I felt like her spirit was really nice, and she was like, "You can give your mom my number if you want, so I can talk to your mom first." And I was just like, "Oh, that's nice," because I'm grown. But just the fact that she was like, you could tell she was really a mom,
right,
and it helped that she was black.
Yeah.
It helped.
Southern hospitality.
I'd be like, we'll see, and
I really went though, because at first I'm like, I'm not gonna go, because when I was telling my friends, they're like, "Maya, that's weird. You don't know her," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like, I'm gonna go."
I mean, shoot, we didn't see that story where like
bro got the text.
when bro got that text and he
I was
going
about to bring
there
that up,
for
literally.
like 12 years, bro.
yeah,
Straight.
yeah, like
That sound like this type of story.
I was literally about to bring that up. Like I was gonna say, Southern hospitality is definitely a real thing. Like the first time I ever landed in Atlanta, this lady gave us a whole box of homemade cookies. Like
they're just so
right on the shuttle from the airport. Did not know us at all. And I mean that's just the first thing. Like when we first landed, like I could talk about.
I would have never moved back.
I'm telling you, like not what you just said though about not knowing the difference between if they like a secret murderer or something.
Yeah.
I would have got because all they gotta do is offer me some food,
That's
and they
terrible.
love doing that down there.
They do.
They love doing
They
that. down
do.
there.
But they're just so nice. Like I'm the type of person to talk to a stranger. My friends just say like you'll talk to a wall if it talk back, and I will. Like I really will. So just going into Walmart and people just start talking to you like they know you. I'm like
Yeah.
I do not know.
They really nice for
And that's
sure.
so nice because up here it's like if you talk to somebody you don't know, sometimes they're just looking at you like I don't know you. Why are you talking to me?
I think it's the weather.
This is vitamin D.
It's something.
deficiency.
Like it's,
And
it's
again,
something.
they just don't
Vitamin
take,
D.
they
We don't
don't
even
take
see the
life
sun
that
in the winter.
seriously. They don't take life that like it's not that they don't care, but it's just like okay,
Way more easygoing.
yeah, like it's just chill.
You ever
Yeah.
been to LA?
No, I have no desire to go west.
That's my favorite place.
I'll also say this. I've gotten more gifts as a teacher down there than I've gotten ever working up here. I got like I've gotten like 2 or 3 gifts over the years as a teacher. I mean, I got Amazon gift cards, $50 gift cards.
But time out though.
Everything
I
you think of.
ain't trying to stereotype, but you was at East. If you was at like,
I got gifts for my East kids though.
if you was at Miller South, you would have had a whole Christmas tree worth
Okay,
of gifts.
okay.
No, facts. Wrapped up in
But it
everything.
was cute because like my East kids, you could tell they really went and spent their like little $5 on me, and I was like, that's so, it was like a little candle and a
That's
little.
cool,
I'm
though.
like, that's so nice.
In the middle
You-
school
you got
world,
anything
now that I think about it, real
that
quick,
you held on to?
I hold on to all my letters. Every letter that a kid has ever written me, it's on my wall. In
I
my
do
room.
too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Every picture,
That's dope.
everything. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because sometimes you need that on a bad day. I'd be like,
Yeah.
why am I here? Like,
So all of mine is from the elementary level too, and now I'm at the high school. I'll be looking up like
They was
yeah,
filling it
alright.
with like macaroni noodles and stuff.
Nah.
Dang, that would have been
It just be
cool,
the little
bro.
marker work. It's just a little marker
like you're the
work.
best.
okay,
You're so
okay.
cool.
Yeah. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Even when you don't know what they saying, they can't spell. But it's just a thought. It's the thought.
you won't mess around like elementary one
I'm
day.
not going.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Y'all, hey, remember
I'm
this.
not going.
I'm gonna clip this.
I'm not going.
I'm clipping this.
I'm not going.
There's gonna come a time where Maya is an elementary school counselor.
I'm not going.
Remember that I said that.
All right.
It might happen, bro.
Never say never.
It might happen.
She didn't say never technically though, so.
I'm not going. I actually want to follow in your footsteps. I want to go the dean of students route after some time. I need at least 5, 6 years, maybe 7 years.
Okay.
6, 7.
I th-
I had to. I'm
y'all,
sorry.
we leaving it.
No.
We're leaving 6-7 in 2025.
I think it's pretty funny.
We gonna blame Kamar for that one. He left it in the room.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't even
started.
He
like.
said,
I ain't even peep that you just said that right there.
"You just,
I just let it go over my head because I'm that. You know what I mean?
you're what?"
We just said we leaving it behind.
Oh.
I
So
mentioned it.
so
I
let's
said
let's
it
get
behind.
into your dreams and aspirations. What made you get into education? Let's start there.
It was on accident. So
For
the
real?
whole plan was to go to. I went to Kent. I graduated. I was supposed to go to law school. Every time I went to take the LSAT, I canceled it. Like literally every time. No reason. I just was like, not gonna do it. And then I started subbing. No, that's not true. I just lied. I started working for AmeriCorps. That was like my first job outside of college. And
What
it's
is
like
that?
it's like a
Yeah, sound familiar.
Have you ever heard of like Teach for America?
Yes.
It's kind of the same concept as Teach for America, but it's they place you at a school and you basically do like career and college advising. So they just
Okay.
place you somewhere and you do whatever the service work is for that year. Mine happened to be college and career advising through College Now. So it was like AmeriCorps was an extension of a nonprofit that was already created in Cleveland called College Now.
Got
So
it.
I did that for a year. I worked in a high school on the west side of Cleveland. And one of the kids, she told me at the end of the year, like, you know what? You should be a school psychologist. And I was like, what? And then I started looking into school psych, and I was like, this is too much paperwork. And then I realized that I actually like the counseling side of it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take another year and kind of think more about it. I started subbing for Akron Public Schools. I actually enjoyed it. And then
Were you a super sub?
I was I was a regular sub, and then I was given a building sub position, and then I didn't really care for the school I was at, so then I was offered a long term, and I was at Jennings, and then the teacher came back, and then I got put at East, and I was like, this is the worst. Like, I was so sad I got put at East. Like, I literally was sad, and then I went to East, and I never looked back.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like, it was, I think people were just telling me how bad the kids were, and it's like, they're not bad, you don't understand them. You don't know how to deal with them. So then working there, I was like, oh, well, I think I'm going to apply for the school counseling program.
How long did it take you to adjust to him? Like, was it like first day you was like, no, I can do this. Like, this ain't.
I think it was like a week. I was like, okay, this is normal.
That's cool.
I had to get used to like chaos because it was chaos every single day. Like it was screaming from 8 o'clock to 3:15. It was just loud all day long,
Yeah.
but never a dull moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool. And then I was like, okay, I'll try this counseling. I tried the counseling route. I got into
What years was you at East?
2000. What was that? 23, all the way until recently.
You know Reggie Campbell? That's my nephew.
What
He went there.
did he?
But I don't know what year. I can't think.
Yeah, but it was cool. I liked East. I
So-
had no issues. The only issues I had were more like just the programs and like
Mm-hmm.
the lack of representation from staff. But they can't. I mean, that's a district problem. That's not a school problem.
So you were at East, like, this is random as a mug, but you were at East when they did the Beauty and the Beast show?
Yeah, but I didn't go.
Oh, you ain't see it.
No.
I would say it was solid for her. They put on a good performance.
I love theater. Yeah, I love theater. So
Yeah.
I just didn't go.
That was the last time I've been at East was for that show. Like,
Hey, I used to sub at East myself, but at the high school, I never subbed at the middle school. But
It's cool.
so you during your time at East, were you already like locked in on like, yeah, I'm gonna be a school counselor?
So there was a school counselor. She's actually passed away now. Courtney
Rest in
Jones
peace.
Hunter.
Rest in peace.
She was awesome.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
as soon as I got there, she like was really nice to me. She took me under her wing and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
Nah,
This
she
is
was
actually
dope.
for me. Yeah,
She
she
was
was
dope.
great. And just seeing like even when she passed away, it was so random. I will never forget getting the call. Like I literally got that call in the middle of a graduation. I was at a Kent State graduation. We got the call, and it was so weird because I had just seen her 2 hours ago, and she was like, "All right, I'll see you tomorrow." And obviously, we did not see her tomorrow because it just happened. Everything happened so quick. Like
Yeah.
she left work and died within an hour or two. But just seeing the impact that she had on the kids. I mean, the kids were really, really like. She had a lot of those kids from like 5th grade to 8th grade. And just a lot of them, they were just really, really, her impact was real.
Yeah.
And I think they took a huge loss with that. So just seeing her impact and how many kids, and even like kids that were grown were coming back to the school. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She was solid.
Yeah. And I feel like they have a great counselor now. Luckily they do. But like just seeing when they didn't have one for the rest of the school year, like just how much they were missing out on because they didn't have that structure. And it just shows how much of an important role that school counselors actually play into the school. And people don't acknowledge school counselors a lot, but like they really are the glue of the school.
Yep. Yep.
So
I can agree with that.
Okay, so you want to be the glue of the school, and I agree. You know, I was a school counselor. I'm an advocate. I was actually on the school counselor board of for the Ohio School Board, and I was like an emerging leader for that, and it was great. So I completely agree with you, but it sounds like something is itching for you to take that next step and also get into administration. What's got you get with that itch as well?
representation. I feel like another thing with definitely Akron, the kids were not used to seeing somebody who looked like me doing what I was doing. Whether it came, like I always made sure I came to work dressed, not because I wanted to be teacher bae, not because I wanted attention from kids, but because I knew I was probably going to be the only person that these kids saw who looked like them, who was dressed well, spoke well,
Yep.
stuff like that. So I feel like I don't want kids to just get used to seeing admin who don't look like them and are always reprimanding them or always talking to them negatively. I feel like they need to see somebody who is a black or brown person
Yep.
in a positive light, actually trying to help them, and it's not all about discipline. Like, I'm going to discipline you. I'm going to, do what I need to do to make sure you don't make bad choices, but also I'm going to be there in love. I'm going to
Right.
correct in love. I'm going to teach you in love. So definitely that. And I think just there's more. And then when you're admin or you have so much more say. So much more say. And it's like, okay, like I said it, so this is what we're going to do. So.
Well, I think just from this conversation alone, you embody what a leader looks like, and sounds like. So that much I can speak to. For me, if I can speak on it a little bit, what made me take that jump from counseling to admin, I actually said I would never do it.
Really?
I was very comfortable, and I like being comfortable. They always say be out of your comfort zone, and that's cool. Like, I learn a lot when I do that, but I loved being an elementary school counselor. I knew my salary would jump every single year. I knew at some point I would be making six figures with this career, and I knew at some point I probably would change schools and go to the high school level or whatever it may be, and even make more impact because it felt great. But people kept telling me I need to be a principal as I was a counselor. And I kept brushing them off and laughing and being like, man, never. And one man, his name is Richard Roberts. He was the head of HR for APS for years, and he's like 87 years old. He's a legend. And he was our assistant principal at Helen Arnold for like a sub type deal. And he was like, Mr. Harris. He came to my room. And he was like serious. He was like, you ever thought about being a principal? And I did the same thing. I was like, nope. I was like, I said,
doing it.
I ain't gonna lie. I said, people say it all the time. And he just was like, you should. He cut me off. He was like, you should. and just stared at me and then walked away. True
Said
story.
87, right?
True story. He was,
like-
but he was serious.
That
like,
man
he
was dead
Most
serious.
people
Yeah,
laugh with
that's-
me.
that's
Most
one of
people
them.
be like, "Hey, just think about it." He was like,
That's one of the ones.
"Yes."
You know, I
That's one of
find
the
God
ones.
in everything.
Yes.
That's my thing. I find God in everything, and I feel like that was God.
Yeah.
Because like you don't have to understand.
Had to
You know,
be.
he definitely was probably just like, okay, well, anyways, you need to do this.
He cut me off.
Yeah, like he was. Yeah, that probably was
Everybody else
God-like
would let me
speak.
be like, "Nah." I mean, I think he was like, "You should."
He knew you was gonna say no,
Yeah,
but he wasn't.
He's like, well,
he wasn't trying to hear
anyways,
it.
like-
He wasn't trying to hear it.
And I got to see him a couple of times, you know, since I've gotten my license, and then I got the job, and he always is so proud because I'm like, man, I'm telling you, like I heard it 40 times, but you were the reason I went to school for it. Now, when it's time for you to get your license, I can get you. I know a school that you can get your license for $3,000
Amen.
in 1 year.
Oh yeah,
That's still so crazy.
that
I got
is-
my license for $3,000 in 1 year. Just let me know when you're ready.
I was gonna ask you that. I'm like, because you did the school counseling program at Akron.
At Toledo.
Oh, you did that at Toledo.
I
Okay.
played football up there, and so I was still on scholarship, which by the grace of God. So
3 more years. 'Cause
I
it
did
was-
psychology,
Oh, you did psych. Okay.
undergrad, and
Okay.
then that was only 4 years. I played 7 years of college football.
Okay.
So I graduated, and then it was like, oh snap, I got 2 more years at
May
that
as well
time,
keep- yeah.
and I went straight into school counseling, got all of that paid for, and then COVID came,
Oh, okay.
so I got an extra year, and I was like, now everything's done. I got everything paid for.
Literally.
That's dope.
So as soon as football was over for me, I put my application in for APS, and they hired me like literally the next day by the grace of God. So,
Meant to be.
but yeah, it was meant to be. But shoot, I'm glad I took that step to be an admin. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
No, that's
glad.
awesome. They need that.
Yeah.
They need that.
They need you too, though. Not yet, but it's coming.
From what I'm hearing, I think
I
they
try.
do too.
'Cause some days I'll be like, oh my gosh, why am I working with these kids? Because some days it's a lot. It's heavy because you go home. And also my thing is, I still kind of struggle with this, feeling like I just want to make every kid's life better.
Yeah.
But knowing like, okay, I only see you for 8 hours every day. I just got to plant this seed and then hope that you got something and keep it going.
How do you deal with like the stereotype at work? My wife is an educator. She's a 4th grade teacher. I think she's the best teacher in APS. That's just my
What school she at?
case.
Oh, I love Case.
She was at David Hill on the east side, and then she moved to Case.
I
And,
love Case.
I think she is an amazing teacher. She got a lot of good systems and things like that, but she's always the angry black woman. And
always.
in every school I've been at with black women, they're always the angry black woman. How do you deal with that? How do you come off as a strong black woman?
Okay.
A young black woman that I am old and I am grown. I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that in the workplace?
I feel like for me, I felt like when I first started, I always had to prove myself because I was young. So I think initially, oh, she's just about to play. She about to be the kid's friend, stuff like that. And it's like, I'm not though. So I felt like I was showing the kids, I'm not one of your little friends. And then I'm also showing my colleagues, my coworkers that I'm young, but I'm grown. But I feel like I got a lot of grace and respect from my colleagues that did not look like me, from my colleagues that were white. I feel like when it was a little bit more tough for those who actually look like me because I don't know if people forget where they started,
Yep.
or I don't know if people forget like once you get to a certain age, like hey, you were 20 something too when you started, like you didn't just wake up 50 and was a teacher. That's not how
Right.
it goes. But with that being said, I feel like I did learn a lot from them, and we did, create better relationships. But then on the flip side, like you said, the angry black woman narrative, just dealing with it because it's like I'm not angry. I'm irritated, I'm frustrated, and it's more or less because you're not understanding what these kids need. You're just ready to slap a suspension on this kid because he's skipping class. Okay, well, why is he skipping class? Maybe he's bored.
So
Maybe-
your frustrations come more so like from the systematic part of it,
Yes.
rather than like
Because we
actual
can't just,
kids.
Yeah, we can't just keep
Maybe
sending-
he's bored heavy on that.
Maybe he's bored. Maybe this teacher
Yeah.
has been teaching the same thing since 1978 and it's 2025 and this is boring to
Yeah,
this kid.
yeah.
Or maybe something about this teacher triggers this kid. Or maybe the kid needs to actually be, assessed and they have an IEP. Like just stuff like that. Or you can't just keep throwing the kid in the ISS because now you're taking away from 8 hours, which they could have been getting instructional time. And now you're taking away like just
And
stuff like
quality
that.
relationship building.
Right.
I was just gonna say that,
Stuff
bro.
like
I feel
that.
like you're grouping them in a group of people that I mean, to be quite honest with you, they're spending so much time with them now to becoming that in some sort of fashion.
Exactly.
I don't know. I disagree with a lot of level of discipline.
It's no, it is, and then they do that, and then it's like all you're doing is teaching these kids, especially with suspension. All you're teaching them how to do is just be okay with being at home.
No, fact.
Yeah.
Or just it's stuff like that. Like I've had kids, and this is not even just at East. This is every school I've ever worked at. They never come to school. They're late, and the principal's mad, or the principal is complaining. But it's like, have you ever stopped and thought, well, maybe I could go pick this kid up in the morning. Maybe I can make that relationship and go pick that kid up so that they can make it to school on time. Or, you know, it's just something like, instead of complaining and talking at this kid, maybe I could help find a solution.
I don't know. Like random, like this is a random thought on my mind. Maybe this is come from a different perspective from y'all, but like I never agreed with like a 10-day suspension because people was fighting, or
Yeah, that's a bit much.
however long people got suspended for. Just because in my head, I'm thinking you just giving that person an excuse
To not be at school.
to be like, I don't need to go to school.
Exactly.
And nowadays they don't care.
I don't
They
need
like
to
it.
go.
They
Here's
like
the
not being in
caveat. Here's the
school.
caveat. What people don't talk about enough is suspensions are to make the parents parent.
It does.
But they're
'Cause
not.
it
They're
forces
not.
They're
They're
not.
not.
Now I
They're
gotta.
still not, though.
It
wait,
forces the parent.
time out.
I gotta figure this
figure
out.
out how my son is
Yeah.
gonna be at home.
Yeah.
Listen, you better not do this ever again. Blah 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 blah.
But parents are not parenting, though.
Yeah, at this point they'll just leave them at home.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Parents probably want to leave
They're
the
not
parenting
parenting.
to the teachers when teacher's job is not.
Let me tell y'all a little something else too, like similar to what you were talking about with like stereotypes and how people like frame our kids and say, oh well, they just bad or this and that. Larry Johnson, you know that name? He worked for APS. So Larry Johnson taught me something about.
He's great.
He used the word barbecue sauce. Have I told you that? I use it all the time still. I learned it from him.
I don't know, bro.
BS, right? Barbecue
Okay.
sauce.
Okay. Nah, you ain't tell me this.
So you say it in a professional setting, and they be like, "What? You just that's not fully true, right?" But I just catch myself because I learned it from him. I just catch myself when they say something that's like, "These kids just don't care." I'll be like, "Barbecue sauce," and they be like, "What'd you say?" I'll be like, "I just feel like I don't know. I feel like that's a reach."
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
And kind of speaking to what you were saying with like finding alternatives and even like, oh, maybe he's just bored. I think that's something that I struggle with at a school with so much structure at like Hoban. Sometimes, and I'm not talking down on Hoban, it's actually, I'm learning more and more that it's good to have structure, but it's like sometimes I'll be like, does this actually affect their learning?
Structure.
Example, boys can't wear earrings at Hoban, but girls can. But like it's 2025, so like sometimes I'm like, Mr. Harris, they're like, Mr. Harris, can you make sure you write this infraction and talk to this young man that he shouldn't have earrings in? I'm like,
What are we talking about?
but
though?
what?
But what are we talking about?
I feel that.
And again, it's not me talking down on Hoban, because I understand structure, uniforms. I believe in all of that, but that's the thing I struggle with sometimes. Is like, or they'll be like, well, this kid is just so disrespectful. I'm like, have you seen this kid's test scores? This kid don't know a thing that's going on in class.
Yeah.
He's showing out because he don't know what's going on. Can we get him some tutoring? Right. So like, it's like, do I need to, again, sometimes I'm too much of a counselor. I said that before we got on the podcast. Like, do I need to discipline this kid or do I need to help this kid or a little bit of both?
That's yeah.
And that's what I think every educator and every administrator needs to do is consider every kid different.
And I think too, like for me, the toughest kids to deal with are the ones that you make the most impact on, or like the ones that appreciate you the most. Because I remember I made my 8th graders last year fill out resumes because I taught family consumer science, which is just like, they called it academy prep for 8th graders, but it's just life skills. So I kind of could do whatever I wanted. They gave us curriculum, but we kind of could like move it. A lot of it was kind of played out to me. Like, I'm not going to teach them how to bank because a lot of things are not banking anymore. Everything's electronic now. So it's it's a point, but it's not a point.
Right.
So I would do stuff with them, like we did resumes. So I made all of them do resumes. And I remember this one kid specifically, he was anything I had him do, he would complain. Like, this is dumb, like just always negative. And he emailed me over the summer before I lost access to my APS email. And he was like,
Ain't that the worst?
oh, I know. But he emailed me and he was just like, well, he said, hi, Miss Sparks or whatever. He's like, I used to always complain about doing the resume, but, I got my first job. And I just want to say thank you. Because if you had never taught me how to do that, I wouldn't have got this job. And I was like, aw. But
Yeah.
see?
Super true.
And then the
That's
follow
how it
through
goes.
is everything too, because I remember seeing on your story a couple weeks ago, you follow through with the kids too, which is cool.
Yeah, I always, as many as I can, because it's like some of the parents I have really nice relationships with. and we just were I was close with their kids. So like when I come in town, I make it a habit to try to see as many of them as I can, because I never want them to feel like, oh, she just up and left us. Because that was the one thing I didn't tell them, that I was leaving. And they were going to high school, and I was still going to be in the same building as them. But I don't know. I just couldn't. A lot of them feel like people are always leaving. So I think when I come home, I make sure I see them, or, I make sure I text them or text their parents and just say, hey, thinking about you, because I don't want them to ever feel like that was just our 8th grade teacher and she just left us. Like, she don't care no more, because now we're in high school, so it doesn't matter, because it does.
Right.
It definitely does.
And I don't really have teachers that I had that with. Like, my high school counselor and I were very close, but I mean, we stopped talking after I graduated. So it's just stuff like that. So I just feel like being there for them and always knowing, like, hey, I'll always be here no matter what.
Yep. I love that.
Yeah, the teachers I gave the hardest time. I
was just about to ask you about that.
So I for sure agree.
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
Like, I think about high school for me, and it all comes back to relationships for me.
Absolutely. I've been having a bunch of thoughts that I've just been thinking about, just in terms of just even impact. I feel like you learn more from a teacher that you actually feel connected to.
Yeah, for sure.
Is y'all most impactful teacher that you remember also your favorite teacher?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say, yeah.
Who
Probably
is
is up
that?
there.
Especially my Firestone folk. Who is that? Shout them out real quick. If it was
Oh, we
Firestone.
talking Firestone.
I got to shout out.
Anytime.
I got to shout out
Oh, yeah, mine is elementary.
Bevan, bro.
Mine is Miss Carroll from my elementary school. Actually, it's two. Miss Carroll and Miss Subaru. My principal and one of my teachers from
You said
my
Miss
elementary
Subaru?
school.
Where'd you go?
That's hard.
Super.
You went to Emmanuel Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Went to ECA. Automatically, it was a smaller school, so it was a little more like a lot of relationships anyway. But I might be a little biased because Miss Super, who was the principal, she was actually like my uncle's and my mom's teacher. She was a teacher in their class, and then she ended up becoming the principal and everything. Family sent me to her school, obviously, and just when I say, I just knew that they cared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They cared. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was a point in time, really, really young, going through a very hard time in life financially. I had to wear the same clothes to school, same uniform clothes. They were getting dingy. Miss Carroll came to me, asked me if I had a washer and dryer home. No, I lived in Spring Hill. No.
Bruh.
Came and literally talked to my mom, took some of my clothes and washed them.
Oh, wow.
That's somebody who cares. This is
Yeah.
past education. This is past any of that.
Yeah.
She could have easily said something about it and kept going on
Yeah,
about
or
her
just
day.
not even acknowledge
Stop wearing
it.
dirty clothes to school.
Yeah, or just
Then
not
they kept,
acknowledge
or not acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? But, and I could literally name so many stories throughout my elementary years when it comes to them too, like of just knowing like they care. So it was like at the point when they would discipline me, it was just like my mom disciplined. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna make me hate you. It's not gonna make me. I know for a fact you care about me, and so those are two people for sure that made a huge impact on my life. They definitely saved me from going down the wrong path for sure. And yeah, and I gave them the hardest time, and they remember that. But they stuck with me. They love me to this day.
Yeah. Who next, man? I want to know who was y'all most impactful teacher?
What about Firestone?
Oh my goodness, I got to think about that one.
What about Litchfield?
I was a little bad at Firestone, man.
I would say
Litchfield?
Firestone definitely was Barrick and Bevan. Them two for me. Miss Bevan used to just talk wisdom into me. And low-key made me act right, too.
I got too many for Firestone.
Barrick is up there.
It's basically the whole staff. In
That's
some
why I
sort of
want to go
fashion.
last.
In some sort of fashion, the whole staff made an impact, bro. But Bevan really made me lock in just as far as maturity, as far as taking the aspect of learning a little bit more serious. Like, actually, what I'm being taught is beneficial, not just something that I got to go through. But, like, no, like, do this essay and put your effort into it and learn how to articulate your words, learn how to form a sentence, learn how to form a paragraph. You know what I mean? So all of those small things that Bevan did,
Challenging.
it challenged me more. Even as far as being an athlete, she used to be on my neck about that. Just about being better. And I'm like, you right. Like, if you're going to tell me that and look me dead in my eye, I'm going to listen to you. And I had class with my sister, so I was just messing around. And she checked me on that, too. I was doing dumb stuff. But I mean, Barrick, I always think about her stuff too.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that brought all of us, even as a friendship, even closer.
Yeah, she helped us as a group of friends. Like
Like,
Barrick is on a different level than me.
Barrick
I think
was at
that's
the
so
wedding.
cool. Like y'all are still friends. Like
It's 11 of us, actual best friends.
that's so crazy.
Genuine.
All guys are.
Yeah.
That's another question. Like how are, like, this is pivoting, but like how are men able to just, y'all be having y'all like 5 and women we just. I mean,
Honestly,
I
I wish Ryan was here, man.
Yeah, he would have definitely gave you a good answer.
my
But
God.
honestly, you just gotta not. You can't. We don't care about the same
Y'all
things y'all
don't.
care about.
Y'all don't.
It's really that simple.
Y'all really don't.
If we genuinely did care about the same things that women cared about, we might not be friends. And that's real.
Yeah.
Because we didn't miss important dates,
Yeah.
important events that but we are grown men and we realize we have lives,
Lives.
we have children, we have things
man,
going on.
I'd even argue though that we haven't missed that much.
One of my best
mean, that
friends,
too, for sure.
one of my best
God.
friends
Yeah.
missed my wedding.
Oh.
Trent. I don't care.
Yeah, like it's like
I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma stop being your friend?
We would need a whole explanation. Like, why?
I just feel like we've made up for that in so many different ways.
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
where
Honestly,
that softens the
before
blow.
and after.
Yeah,
you know
both.
what I'm saying?
Both ways. It's like, it's almost like we have so much trust in each other. It's like, if you don't show up for that, it's like, I actually trust that.
that it's
There
a
was a
reason.
reason why.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't just not show up for me because I wouldn't show up for you. And we've never experienced that. So it's like
That's
something
so
like that. I don't know. I will say though, I feel like it's still a rarity in its own.
It is.
Even with like guys to girls. Probably a little bit more often with guys. But
Yeah.
but even you see some friendships with guys where they just lose their friends because,
They just
you know what I mean?
different paths, different.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it is different paths with God. I don't see too much emotional pettiness
Yeah.
between men.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hegs, nah.
If it's like, okay, well, I got to move across the country and go live my life. You know what I'm saying? Or go take care of my family.
No matter what, it's still that friendship is still there.
But then even okay, I'm gonna give you an example. So like out of the 11, there's one dude. His name AB. AB will come back in town and not even hit us up. But then when we hit AB up, or when he finally does hit us up and we hang out, you would think we literally was in high school last night.
Yep.
No facts.
Like literally, he was hooping with us.
Nothing
He was in
changes.
town because he's in pharmacy school and he was finishing up. So he goes to Ohio State, but like he chose to come to a pharmacy in Akron for 2 weeks,
Okay.
and he hung out with us like 5 times in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And like literally, we just picked up, like we were just talking till like 10 p.m. every day, just yapping. And I hadn't talked to bro like literally since my wedding,
Oh,
which was
wow.
5 years ago. So I don't know, like I just can't explain it. I can't speak to all men, but I just feel like from what I see with women and men in terms of like the general stereotype, it's that we know how to forgive, we know how to give grace in the sense that
That's a
like
big part.
we're not none of us are the main character, right? Like if I'm wrong, people will tell me I'm wrong, and they know I'll tell them that they're wrong, right? But it's like it's nothing personal. And if we disagree, like
Y'all can have that conversation.
the people that disagree the most is me and Kamar.
Really? Which one?
We like brothers.
Yeah, literally.
Really?
They
Y'all
do.
be
Yeah,
arguing?
like,
They definitely do.
Like literally
Yeah.
like in terms of like who's like a true brother in the sense of what you would think a sibling would be, I would say is Kamar for me. We argue.
But
We
like,
come on.
what's the biggest? Okay, what's the like
Just
dumbest
just
thing?
disagreements.
It's just
disagreements
it's
on
just
on the same
you
perspective.
wouldn't even wanna know.
We can
Very
both
true.
look at the iPhone and I say that's an iPhone, and he might say, "Is it though?" And I'll be like, "It is, bro." And then we just argue. And then we just argue, and then it's over.
But it never reaches a
It's not be
level.
that serious.
It doesn't reach a level where either one of us try and pump our chest up, or like we start really yelling at each other. It's just more so like, bro, I'm not. It might be, bro. Like,
And if
I'm not leaning.
and just
Maybe.
just because we
Like, that's
can
simple.
say it, it's gotten to that point. At least not me to him, but he's done that to me once or twice, and I just tell him that ain't you, bro. Like
And he has, he has.
don't,
And then
Come
even,
on, bro.
Even when you say that too, it's not like a.
and he don't keep going.
It's
He
like
like I'm so mad, but I'm you my dog.
It's like, oh, low key, he right. And I'm in this mode of like, I might be frustrated, so I'm gonna just hold my tongue. But like in my mind, I'm like,
You right.
low key.
And that's just history. Like you can't get to that point
and I'm not
in
giving
a
myself.
relationship without having that hit. Like we watched him grow up from a boy to a grown man.
Yeah,
so
that's
he can
true.
say, he can tell him like that's not you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not me giving myself credit, but like to that point, there has been 1 or 2 times he crashed on me, and it's not like if I didn't have my emotional intelligence and I didn't care about him and I didn't know him to his personality,
Yeah.
I could have took that personally and argue right back, like, bro, F you, like, blah, 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 blah.
Like,
And then we really would hurt each other's feelings.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, we're kind of special, a little bit.
Okay.
It's in us a little bit, I will say, but it's also just, I mean, males, we don't care about.
We just don't be caring. We just don't be caring.
We don't care.
I mean, I can invite all 10 of my friends somewhere, and it only end up 2 people, and I don't care because they got work, they got
Yeah,
jobs,
like-
I just don't care.
Example,
And
you
it
saw
be
me
them
walk
small
up.
things too, bro. Where like you just really it happened and we just don't care about it. Like
You saw me walk up to the house. I didn't know that was you outside.
yeah.
You saw me walk up to the house, stand there for like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, come back to my car and pull off.
Yeah, I was confused.
He called me. I promise. He called me. Like no hard feeling.
Yeah.
I literally looked at it like
Oh.
I was 3 minutes late.
Yeah.
They started recording. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing for me to be mad about. I'm not about to be upset at him. I can see other people getting mad. I was
It would've been a
outside
whole
knocking.
thing. Yeah, it would've been
but
a
it's
whole thing.
like we just at that point in life where
It's not
one
that
we're
serious.
growing up, we becoming grown men. We holding ourselves accountable.
yes.
And we didn't just done the work. You know what I'm saying? To be able to talk to each other a certain way, understand each other a certain way. Like that's just what it is.
But from your perspective, how does that sound different from what you've experienced with like women?
I think like the whole giving grace aspect, because I was gonna say, what does grace look like in a friendship? Because I mean, all of us are believers, I'm assuming. Which, so what does that look like? Because I feel like giving grace is something that we should do every day. But what does that actually look like in a friendship with people? Because I feel like it's what becomes I'm giving you grace
Yeah.
to I'm just letting you play in my face because I'm gonna keep because
We just had that conversation.
No, really though, because
I do. You go
like
ahead.
the Bible, it says something about forgiving. What is it, 70 something times something? But it's like I'm not gonna keep turning my cheek. You're not gonna keep slapping me, and I'm gonna just keep like no.
You want to tell her? I'll tell it.
I'm just saying because it's like grace is grace, but like okay, does that run out?
You start, John. You
All
start.
right,
'Cause
so
that's
we
good. That's
literally
good.
like it's crazy how you just asked that because we had a very similar situation not too
Okay.
long ago. It was because of me.
Oh, what'd you do?
So I am I'm always late to everything.
I can't stand.
But like it's bad
To
though.
everything.
But
like,
it's not like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's hours.
And this is
with an S.
This has been going on forever. This is not something that. Now I will say this. Last half of 2025 to now, I'm changing.
Okay.
I am changing.
Improvement, man. That's
Definitely
better.
changing. I'm talking about from work to just anything. It don't matter. I am changing. But before that,
You'd just be late.
ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest, ridiculous. So it got to the point to where I was affecting their lives
Okay.
because we had established we're gonna do a podcast. We're gonna do this consistent. We're gonna try to be consistent.
Which wasn't in my home at that point.
Yeah, we weren't
So
here.
we drive. We're all driving to a location
yeah.
that we have to leave. We only get 2 hours of time.
And you. Yeah.
So it was right up at the church downtown.
Chapel.
The chapel, I'm sorry. And I would just be late. Like it wasn't even like a situation where I'm as busy as I am right now, which is crazy. Like that's why I'm not proud of it at all. Because I would always have an excuse back then, but just looking at how much busier I am now, even compared to then, and how I can still be prompt and on time and stuff, it's like, okay, I had no excuse.
Cause you was on time today. I just didn't answer the door.
Yeah, I mean, I was, I got off late, still made it within a couple minutes,
Yeah. That's way. I mean, that's great.
But as far as like before, like I said, it was horrible. And it got to the point to where I was actually affecting Ryan, Bryce, Kamar's life. And they had to literally sit me down after like my 20th time being late. And they said like, we just took time, didn't even record the podcast. And they just looked me in my eyes and said like, bro, you are affecting my relationship with my wife. You know what I'm saying? You are I have other things to do. Kamar got to work. And it's just, I had to really realize, bro, like I care about these guys.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is showing, like, it's like my actions aren't showing that. I'm showing that I don't. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's like, who wants to have that reputation? You know what I'm saying? Just when it comes to just looking at myself. No, I don't want to have that reputation of he can't make. I was late to. Was I late to the wedding? I think I was behind for the wedding.
You know, Jovan's still mad at you from
The
the wedding.
I was yes, like it. I'm
Not
telling
only
you,
was he late
everything.
to the wedding, he was late to the rehearsal the day before.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, I remember that.
So you
and
have
then-
some good friends though.
And then
That's
and
great.
then in the middle of the rehearsal dinner, he left.
But you,
Him
but
and
like
AB
that's
came
but
back.
You have good friends, and I feel like I'm not gonna be that person on here like women suck because I'm obviously a woman, and I love that about me, and I have a lot of amazing female friends. I just feel like Grace is different because I'm telling you, I would have probably stopped being your friend if you was late to my.
A lot of people
If
would.
you were late to my wedding, if you were late to my rehearsal dinner, and then you left, oh, we would have never talked again.
For sure.
That
And
is
that
crazy.
that could sound petty, but it's just like you hate me.
That's just
No.
crazy.
Like
to
you
me.
hate me.
You know, and
I
this
can
is-
see. I can definitely see
You
what you're
hate
saying.
me.
For
I ain't gonna
sure.
say it. I'm not gonna say it.
What? Say it. Just-
Hold on, he gonna start.
So
crazy about me. Hold on.
so you know how you just said like you hate me, right?
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I say like y'all just be girls, bro. Like, cause don't nobody hate you for
Because
that.
you
Yeah,
do.
true.
Why do you assume somebody hate y'all? Just
Because-
be girls, and y'all can't not help but think that.
You
but
hate me.
but it's y'all. So
It's like y'all
okay.
were made to be. Y'all have
Yeah.
emotions.
Because you hate me. That's
And-
like insane. Like
But again,
you hate
again,
me.
now you really not going to hear this. But even on your wedding day, you're not the main
Yes,
character.
I am.
Because now I
Nah.
got to show that grace if it happens to me.
Now-
I can't-
now-
Who's the main character? It's my wedding.
Now the
can't be
maid of
mad.
honor,
Is it him?
the maid of honor,
Is-
you're the main character to her. But to everybody else, it's their little show too. I don't know.
Who little show? It's my wedding.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's not my. It's my husband's show or
I'm
my
just saying.
fiance show.
I'm just saying.
No.
Like
You're gonna hear that from the bride, not the
Wait,
groom.
you
That's
said
all I
it's
was
not
saying.
his show.
I mean, he's a part of it.
It ain't gonna be no show if he don't show up.
Who fiance not gonna show up?
I'm saying,
you ever seen The Wood?
If he don't show up, it ain't gonna be no show.
He go. Yeah. Well, he can try if you want to.
You really
That's
gonna
a
be the
show I
show.
wouldn't want to be a
That-
part of.
Walking down.
You really gonna be
Walking
the show.
down.
Nobody down there.
But
You
you
just
know
walking.
what, too? I feel like that brings up another point. I feel like female friendships are different, too, because as women, I feel like we give so much grace to, like, our significant others or people that we're dealing with versus our friends. I don't know if y'all ever heard about that, but I feel like women are more... I don't know what it is.
I just think y'all expect more out of each other than we do.
Shoot, I don't know.
What?
Y'all just expect more out of each other.
I will not speak on that.
I was about to say, bro. I don't know if that's accurate, bro.
You don't... Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
The expectations.
Expectations.
At this
That's a
point.
good expectations. Expectations.
Y'all
But should
definitely
you expect people to...
no.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like no, like it really. I used to feel the same way as you, if we being honest. But growing up, like no, you shouldn't. And like he said
That's
about
probably
the
my
main
problem.
character thing, like you not.
And I tell people this too, like you're a fool if it's a common thing out of a specific person and you still get mad.
and you
Yeah,
still
no,
let it
that's-
have that
that's
power
real.
over you. Yeah.
Like John being late.
You...
I'm not
Hold
even
on.
mad.
Hold on, because I've been doing better, but
But okay, like let's just be real. Even like 3 weeks ago,
okay.
you literally said 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Kamar was here for like 45 minutes and we just was like, yeah, we gonna cancel, bro.
Well...
And it was
What?
all good.
What we talking about?
Man, a couple weeks ago we were supposed to do a podcast episode.
Oh yeah.
And you was
What we
like,
talking last time?
a couple weeks ago.
Oh, but when I didn't show up or something.
When you talking about me and K Dot decided, I was with
Oh,
Kamar.
Yeah, we was
I didn't know you was here. You called me like you was.
He was sitting here waiting, bro, for like an hour.
chilling.
Bro, I had no clue you was here.
But again,
Chilling, bro.
did he blow up? Did
No,
I even,
not at
did
all.
I even text you?
he didn't even let me know he was here.
I said,
Like,
Kamar, I said, you going home to get on the game? All right, bet, let's get on the game.
See, but like last episode though, when I said like I don't always tell all the details, 'cause I feel like it's not super important. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hey, I'm sitting here, hey, I'm waiting, bro.
See, I'm
We
the
waiting
type.
on. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, hey, where you at?
I am.
Actually, I'm thinking.
That's
you
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
That's my first time finding out.
But okay, but then he could have used today against y'all because you told me 6:30. I was prompt. I was on time. And you said 10. It was
That
really
that camera was tripping.
I believe it, but it was really 20 minutes. But he could have been, he could have
I,
back.
I could have technically had an attitude a little bit
Exactly. Great.
if I had
coulda,
not
yeah.
understood what was going
Grace.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coulda.
But they've shown me way more, so I don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's like-
real.
But like even kind of what you were talking about with that, and we kind of talk about expectations, like to that late point. When John was like an hour late, kept saying, I'm on my way. I expect that.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, no, at that point, yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely get it.
Hey,
Like it was
so,
every day.
So why would I even?
Get mad.
Why would I even make myself?
I mean, you know your
mad?
people though. That's
Yeah.
what happens when
Yeah.
you know your people though.
Yeah.
And when you have a real relationship. Because I have friends. I'm
But
like,
you gotta
should
allow
always-
people. You gotta allow people to be them. You
Yeah.
can't try and make
Yeah.
your friends you.
Yeah.
Like they're not you. You know what I'm saying? Like even like when we would lift, and I've been later recently, but like we used to lift together, me and Kamar. I'm going to be if we say we lifting at 8, I'm going to be there at 7:55. I'm at the bench with my plates already ready to be spotted by 8:00. He walking at 8:10. It's all good. He's not late. He's
No, he was late.
But I'm saying like
8:10 is crazy.
This isn't work though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I mean, I will definitely admit I'm not an early person. I am a.
Oh.
If you say 8, I'm gonna be there between 8 and 8:10.
But
That's
even,
not
but
a
even,
lot.
but it, not. He ain't talking about early in the
You said
morning.
that's not a lot.
That's not 8:00 though.
He said that's
Yes, it is.
For work. For work
Yes,
is one
yes,
thing.
it is. If I said I'm gonna be there between 8 and 8, I can get
No,
there
but you said
exactly at 8 though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, if you walk in at 8, you on time.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you tell me they're at 8, I'll have to be there at 8, but I won't be like egregiously late. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Or
I can agree
say
with that.
wrong.
But if
Yeah.
I walk
but
in
like-
on the time, I'm on time. Don't say
My
nothing.
cousin did the same thing. So like it was 3 of us, and he would walk in like a couple minutes late. I would never judge that. I'm just like,
Nah, never.
I
do
guess
that.
I'm just waiting on my spot. I'm ready. I'm like
You're
ready to
not-
go.
low
That's
key,
like my
low key,
biggest
just getting a
pet
little warm up.
But you just,
stretch.
but
People being late. I
after
can't.
4 times, I expected it. So like now I don't gotta text them. Are y'all still
You
coming?
know
I'm
they
like
coming.
they gonna be
Yeah.
there.
You just okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
I don't
also
know.
knowing your
And then also, like we said, it's not that important to us. Like it's just not about to ruin our day.
It's not a-
It's not about to. Now, of course, once it got to the point to where I got Janelle in his ear and I'm taking away from her time with now
Yeah,
that
yeah.
at that point
That's
go off
different.
on me. You know what I'm saying? But like it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, well, I expect that. I'm not about to give that the power to ruin my day, and especially when I know it's about to happen. Like at that point, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
you
kinda-
just
yeah.
was looking for. You know what I'm saying?
To be something upset about.
No, I know we gotta wrap up, but I just wanna talk about one more thing related to this. Why do girls trips always end up drama filled? Why are they always beefy, like
Grace.
super beefy?
What about Grace?
Girls trips are messy
You said
every
Grace, right?
time.
Right, but what about it?
I'm saying
I gotta
you
show a
said
little
Grace
more.
was the thing,
Oh.
right?
Man, I done seen cousin girls trips ruin cousinhood.
Because I feel like you don't know somebody until you live with them or you go out of town with them. Period. I'm so sorry.
Grace, give them grace, bro. Like, oh, I actually didn't know that about her. I'm gonna learn this, and we gonna move on. you
She's
know.
the main character of her life,
You know what
and
I'm
that's how
saying?
she lives her life.
Yeah, like give her grace. Let her, you know what I'm saying?
But
I'm only-
here's 1,000 things that I love about her, so it's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's
I wouldn't
asset
personally
to me.
live like that, but she chooses to, so okay.
and I love her.
I don't know why. Like, because I've been on a few girls trips and it wasn't like we something happened. Every time I can tell you something happened. Somebody had attitude with somebody. Somebody was mad. Somebody got left out. Yeah, it was weird. Somebody was about to go home 25 times. I'm about to leave.
See,
You
like,
want to know something
Is it just
funny?
emotion?
You want to know
Why?
something really funny? I'm gonna tell you this. We went on a guys trip earlier last year, right? And none of us tripped when not everybody did the same thing. We was trying to figure out what stuff we wanted to do. We was split up. It was like 8 of us down there. One wanted to go to gun range. The other person wanted to go paintballing. I might have
I
wanted
wanted
to go rock climbing.
ATVs.
Yeah, ATVs. But the fact is like everybody just like, all right, what we doing, y'all? Like for real. Instead of you told me this, you told me that, we agreed to this, you agreed to that. We was doing stuff in the evening, right? Some people
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm gonna stay back. All right, I'm gonna holler at you then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think women, like you said, it could be emotions. I don't know.
I feel like the way y'all are set up, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. The way y'all are set up, we're set up to look for a solution in the problem. So like you
Yeah.
said, I mean, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then for y'all got to get out.
everything.
Why are we even arguing about this? This makes me upset now that we're arguing about this. Now I got to get it out, let you know why I'm upset. We got to.
And then if we just being honest, I ain't gonna lie. 2 years ago, you
know what I'm saying? It's got to be
You really
all
got-
this just to
That's 2
get that
years ago.
final point. We trying to go straight tunnel vision.
Oh.
Let's get to the solution. Let's get to the end. Let's solve this problem.
Okay.
Y'all
Man.
got to make a couple stops here and there. And, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's just kind of. And like I said, I've came to understand that as I got older, y'all have emotions. It's what it is. But you know, we just don't.
Last
Apparently.
quick question about that. So one more. This one's quick. Birthdays.
Okay.
When you invite everybody to a birthday dinner, and I just happen to be a little more beautiful than you. Let's say I'm a girl. Am I
That's
disrespectful?
Never gonna happen, but
Am I
that's
disrespectful?
never gonna happen. No.
Can we actually? Okay.
At least you're not one of those. At least you're not one of
Hey,
those.
I'm about to say
Never
this.
gonna happen, no.
I'm about to say this for all the fellas.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I'm asking.
Hey.
I'm asking this question for all the fellas in the whole world, and I'm speaking on behalf of them. Why do y'all think that the birthday makeup looks good?
Ooh,
Man, bro.
asking the questions
It's
that people don't want
That
to.
birthday
Oh
makeup.
my god!
Oh,
it's bad. What's wrong with it?
It looks so
It's
bad.
strong.
Y'all be like, oh, you so beat.
75% of girls that get that.
You know what? I think that's another part, right? And this, I don't speak for I don't speak for women. I don't speak for all women. I just speak from a perspective of a dude, right?
Okay.
Bro, y'all be lying to each other's faces, bro.
lying, straight up lying.
So why is she supposed to trust her when she's seeing this and like, bro, no, her makeup look look nasty, but you gonna sit there and say you look so beautiful,
Because-
bro. It's
Do
like,
they actually
nah,
look
bro.
beautiful to you?
no,
Okay.
You look at your face.
Because if my friend, okay, because that's what she likes. I don't have to like it, but it don't look bad. I wouldn't do it.
so this is my
But
thing.
it's also my friend. If my girl,
But-
if my girl took the time to really get, this is what she feels pretty, and she took. You know how hard it is to get a banger for Instagram. You know, like a birthday
Them
picture.
don't
so you gonna
They
let her
don't
post
look
the crazy
good.
looking
Bangers,
dick in
though.
the clown mask?
They don't look good.
Come on, now you can't. My thing is, if you care about her, don't lie to
So
her.
what am I supposed to say?
Bro, the whole neck
Supposed to
be
say,
a different
Girl,
color.
you
It be
literally.
flat.
Tone
Man,
it
the
down
neck,
a little
No,
the
it
bit.
neck
don't.
and the face
I
be
done
different
hugged,
colors.
I done hugged a birthday girl, and literally my
But you
fit
have
is
to
wrong.
understand,
Yes,
as a woman, if I tell you, girl, that don't look, I'm gonna be hating.
That's the problem.
That's the
That's
exact
what I'm saying.
problem right there. The truth is hating
Yes.
on
I'm not
her.
hating.
I mean, I get it, but I'm saying, like, and you said, if you come to the birthday looking bad, no, because, I mean, I'm not even thinking about that. Like, my mind, I don't know, girls are like that, but I'm just never, I don't, like, that's just, no. I mean, how,
Yeah, a lot of your peers are definitely
Hey, bro, from now on.
Man, let Kamar walk in with any type of enhancements on his hairline. I'm gonna tell him.
I was
go
just-
wash that.
I was
off.
just
much
about
going
to.
on,
I was just
bro.
about to tell
Like-
you.
Come on.
If my haircut ever look weak, tell me.
So look,
well, I
But
like that
you
too. I be
would,
telling
though.
my friends, like, if this outfit, I want people to be honest. I tell my friends, if I look crazy, if something look wrong, tell me. If one eyebrow is longer than the other,
Like,
tell me.
yeah.
Like, that's, but
I wanna know.
But that's just me. I feel like I
so
asked for that.
you just got your face beat. Ain't that the right term
yeah, face beat. I think
for
they
your
say.
birthday?
Okay.
And somebody tells you, girl, you look crazy. You not gonna take that
I look,
offensive?
it's how you say it, though. I look crazy. What
How
does
would
that
they-
mean?
how
I
would
look
a friend-
So how can they
What would be
approach
best?
you?
What would be best?
How can your
Yeah.
best friend come to you and say,
Yeah.
that is not it? How can, like, realistically, like, how could she actually come to you and tell you that's not it without you thinking she's hating, she's lying to me? Now, how do you think that, like, just realistically?
Hey, girl.
Okay,
Like,
start off with a nice tone.
What made you choose? I don't know. Maybe like just
No, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all just
No.
be like,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know, girl,
It's
you look so
over.
good.
It's over. I'm telling you.
You even heard yourself say that, and you like, nah.
She like, nah, I still
if
would be
somebody
offended.
told me that, I'd
Cry.
trip out. Like,
I would just
hey,
just
girl,
tell me
what
like
made you?
first of all, I don't know, because I'm the first when I get my makeup done or something. Well, if I do that, I'm gonna ask my friend, "This look good? Tell me the truth." I ask first, like, "Does this look cool?" Like, tell me.
Y'all be going to artists for that, or y'all like go
There
to a
are
friend?
people that do makeup. Well, I have two friends that do makeup.
I done seen some
Yeah.
birthday makeup. just
But then
like-
no, I get it because I've looked back on some pictures and I'm like, what? Why did I have?
I was gonna ask you, have you seen pictures
Absolutely.
of yourself
I'm
like
like-
progressively get better with your makeup and stuff?
Well, I don't really. I put on makeup, but like I do the most basic of. But yes, like my eyebrows definitely. Like everybody who's close to me knows, I'm very specific about my eyebrows. I look back at a picture today from 2 years ago, like, why did nobody tell me they
Yeah.
looked like that? They were big. They were big and dark. Like, oh. But I mean, I feel like that's just part of being a woman. Like, it's just how you come to somebody about it. Because if it don't look right, just be like, girl, you know I love you, but that's not it.
Cat fight.
That sound like a good approach.
Right after that.
No, it's
Right.
not though.
Right
Because
after.
I feel like it's when you know your friend.
I feel like
don't
that's
have,
a good approach.
I don't have any friends that I call best friend or sisters that I feel like they would be hating. Anybody that
Okay.
I thought was a hater is not my friend anymore, or that I thought didn't have my best interests at heart is not a friend anymore. So no, I feel like if you come at me like, hey girl, like, you know, I don't know how you might feel about this, but like I just don't think that was it for you. Like I just don't think that's the look for you. I think.
Now, would you rather her tell you before or after?
I mean, what I'm gonna do? Go wash it all off in the bathroom after I just spent $85 on it?
If
don't
you,
like-
if,
So,
if
hold on,
somebody
hold on,
told
hold
me,
on.
if
I
somebody
got-
told me that I
Yes.
look crazy, I'm going straight to the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check myself
Yeah.
for real.
I mean, they risked you having an attitude with them and
Yeah.
everything.
One thing I learned
to
that
tell you.
like boys, especially even if they're boy best friends, whatever, cannot talk about is hair.
Really? Why?
That's what I've learned.
Guys can't talk about guys' hair.
Girls' hair.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask you that because you probably have guy friends, right?
yeah.
So this is just again coming from my perspective. Sometimes I feel like girls like are a little bit more willing to receive
Yeah.
that from their guy friends than their girlfriends.
I have most of my male friends that we've been friends. They're very, very, very brutally honest with me. Like that goes with anything. If I'm telling them about a guy that I'm talking to, he'll tell me he hates you.
But why-
Based off of like certain things, like because I just
Why
feel like
does it
it's
change
different.
it
I feel like it's a
both,
different
though?
perspective. I feel like if I ask. Because women, I don't like you said, it's the emotional thing too. Sometimes I feel like as women we have to protect each other's feelings because we know how that will make us feel.
Yeah.
Men, y'all are not thinking about it like that. Y'all just gonna tell us. Especially if we're just friends. It's not like you're my boyfriend. It's not like there's no reason why you would have to lie to me. Like you know,
I think
Right,
in
you're
that
right,
situation,
you're right,
it's
you're
much less
and
likely
women
for a
we
guy to be
overthink
hating.
a lot
Yeah.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like as women, we overthink, or we're also raised to be maybe a little more like, you know, comforting of or more aware. I don't know.
I think y'all be in competition a little bit too.
In competition with,
I mean, let me not say y'all. I'm sorry, but women
no,
be in competition a little bit.
That's because you be going out a lot.
didn't change
So you
it.
know what
You
that
be
Well,
outside?
You
I
talking about
do.
that outside
I do
shit.
go outside.
John's
and
outside
I
4
mean-
times a week.
John finna be outside tonight.
We are not. It is not for
Where you going tonight? Yes, just answer that.
tonight. Nowhere. Tomorrow I'll be at Status.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Tomorrow I will go to Status 8.
You just-
I haven't been there in a while. I actually haven't. This is the thing. I haven't been going out a lot.
Since last year.
No, not since last
Wait,
year.
we're gonna go back to competition. We're gonna go back to competition. What do you mean by that? I mean, well, okay.
Competition. Well, exactly what the word means. Like y'all or women. I don't know. Like y'all look at each other. For example, let me use men for an example. Something that I'll say I do. In the gym, I size other dudes up. It's not a thing where I'm just trying to fight everybody in there. It's not a thing where I look at how big other people are. Sometimes I take motivation from it. Sometimes I look at him and be like, I could slam him. Sometimes I look at it's what it is. It's
Okay.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I
I feel like
actually
that's
feel
so
you.
Like, that's-
that's interesting.
But for y'all,
could
so
slam
kind
him,
of in
it's
that
crazy.
same realm, y'all look at it in a way like, obviously not I can slam her, but she looks
Let
really
me find
pretty
out.
today. Does she look prettier than me today? Does she look? And like I said,
okay.
it's not. Maybe you don't see it like that, but there are a lot of women that do think like this.
Well, you know, I agree with that just because like as a woman, as a young girl too, like I feel like we often hear like they're mean to me, they don't like me. Oh, she's just jealousy.
She's
And
just
sometimes
jealous, exactly.
And sometimes it's like no, she just don't like you. Like everybody's not jealous of you. But I don't know. I guess I could see that. I feel like I've personally never felt like I was in competition with anybody. But I can see like I've had moments where I felt like, or not felt like, but I looked back and I was like, maybe she was in competition with me, or maybe she was trying to. I don't know. I think it just stems on insecurities. I think as women, we're taught that we have to be beautiful, or we have to be this, we have to be that. And if there's somebody else that's like showing that insecurity in a different way. So like if I wish that I had hair down to my butt, for instance, and my friend has hair down to her butt,
You gonna find a
that's an
yeah.
insecurity. So maybe it's, I don't know. That's interesting, but I don't know. I think it's just the way that we're wired.
I do too. I honestly do too.
I
Like,
hate that though, because it's like,
and even when I say that around some people, they take it as like an insult, and it's like I promise I'm not trying to be insulting. I genuinely think that's how y'all are wired. Like,
but I don't know. I think
Like-
sometimes it's subconscious, but I wouldn't even say. I feel like I don't have any friends like that. I don't personally feel like that, but I've seen it. But I also just think I don't know. But I don't know about going to the gym. I don't look at girls like that.
I was gonna speak on that, bro. So there's a girl at the gym that goes to East Porter with us. She be in there boxing.
Oh, okay.
She be working on her footwork too. I be seeing her. I wonder if she go in there and size girls up. Like I really slide her if she ever tried me.
now she passed the girl. She looking at y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wonder if she
Fast
like
girl.
really look at these girls like no, I really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I throw
nah,
the gloves on.
she probably do.
I feel
probably
like
do.
I feel like she can't,
That's
bro.
so. I'm opposite though, because I feel like I go to the gym and I look at other girls and I be like, wow, I want to look like her. Not like I hate how I look, but it's like some girls you like, you could tell you really work out or like your diet, something you're doing, and it's like that's what I want to look like. But sometimes
That's the right way to look at it. You're doing it the right way.
But then
Some
it can be
people
kinda
look and
weird.
get jealous.
But then it can kind of be weird because it's like just love who you are? Question mark. I don't know.
I think it's kind of weird. I ain't gonna.
It is.
What I said?
I think that's kind of weird.
Oh,
I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? You can't look at somebody and be like body goals. You don't look at another dude and be like body
girls
goals.
do that all the
No,
time.
I look at myself and be like, hold on, I'm trying to get that little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do that. I'll also look at people's workout routines and see like, okay, this got them there. But I won't look at nobody and be like, body goals. Like, I want to, like, that's what I'm trying to look like. I want to look like him. I don't do that.
Well, I'm not saying it like I'm looking at, I want to look just like her, but it's like stuff like, okay, her arms, when she has her arm like this, you could just tell that she worked out. Like, that would be nice. I wish, like, I don't know. It's not like
It's just a little more universally
it.
accepted for girls to do that.
But
I feel
than
that.
for us to do
I
feel that
Yeah.
part.
because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, and then also too, when you can tell that people like really worked for their body to get there. I don't know. I don't think, I can see why it sounds weird, but
Okay, what if I got a BBL? Not me. What if a girl got a BBL?
Whoa, clip
Yeah.
that.
Sheesh.
What if a girl got a BBL and like, but she on her grind working out?
I wouldn't know that.
Would you respect it though if you found out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like not everybody genetically, not everybody is gonna have what they want. Like some, it's just not achievable for some people. Like it's just not. I don't think anything's wrong with BBL. Well, if it don't look right.
You being
You thought
recorded. Be
about
careful.
getting a BBL, right?
I thought about what?
Getting a BBL?
You what?
Huh? Oh no, you gotta
My
go.
bad.
Touch?
I wasn't supposed to say that.
Wait.
Is that what you just
Hey,
said?
yeah, it's
No,
not.
My
The
fault.
mic, the headphone tripped up.
My fault. It was. We was talking about it on the
See,
game.
like something happened with you know.
Yeah,
My-
that's
my
what it
fault.
was. It was the noise.
Anyways, college football's on.
Well,
It's 8:00. I want to end with this. This is a way off topic. How old are you? If you don't mind me.
25.
This
I'll
is
be
perfect.
26.
Because I was just about to use the age 25. So like 10-year-old you.
Aw.
What would you say to 10-year-old you? And what would 10-year-old you think about you right now? I was going to use 15 years, so that's perfect.
10-year-old me.
That is.
What would you say to 10-year-old you right now?
Probably love yourself more. Don't compare yourself and just keep swimming. Because I like Nemo. When I was 10. Yeah, but I think
what
I
would
would think
10-year-old you say about you right now?
you're really that girl. Like you're doing it. Like you're doing it.
Why would she say that?
Probably because I don't think 10-year-old me like had a lot of faith in myself. Like 10-year-old me didn't know like how much greatness was inside of me and like that I was able to impact other people. I feel like I was always looking at other people and like, oh, they're so this or so that, and I didn't know that was inside of me. And also I didn't know the calling that God had on my life. So now that I'm older, I think back like, wow, God was really all around me my entire life, and I was always set apart, and I was always like worthy. So definitely,
dope.
I would, 10-year-old me would be like, she's pretty cool. Like I think I'm growing into the woman that I always looked up to,
I
but just
love
didn't
that.
have that.
That's cool.
That's
So-
definitely cool.
Yep. What about y'all?
Dang. I didn't even think about this. Give me like 30 seconds.
I can go.
Yeah,
ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. So, what would I say to 10-year-old me? Don't ever switch up.
That's good.
Don't ever change. Like,
Yeah.
be you all the way through. Like, I promise you, you ain't the coolest kid, but you're you, and it's gonna work out. It's gonna make sense at some point. So, like, all that worry you got right now, all that concern, like, am I a weird kid? No, be you. And everything that you like, all your hobbies, all the things that you're into, you can do all of those things. You don't have to just pick something and say everything else is lame.
Yeah.
Do it. Now, 10-year-old me would say to myself, like, dang, so I actually can do all of this stuff and nobody really cares at the end of the day. And that would be big for me, because I remember 10-year-old me was into all the things that I'm still into. And as we were starting to go to middle school and stuff, I'm like, dang, the kids ain't really playing video games. They like trying to go to Pronios. Like, I want to play video games.
No, facts.
Like, we've been making music for fun since I was a kid. Like, my dad had EJ. Like, I still make music. Don't like care. Like, it's just fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's literally fun.
So, like, 10-year-old me was worried about that. Now I don't care. But, like, I wish I could just tell 10-year-old me, like, it's going to be all right. And then 10-year-old me right now would say, dang, we can really do it.
Mm-hmm.
What about y'all? Y'all know y'all been thinking.
You got it or you want me to go?
I'll go. So which one first? What would 25-year-old me say to 10-year-old me?
Yes.
Or 28-year-old me? What am I talking about?
Whatever.
Either or.
One, I'm gonna steal a little bit of what you said. Be yourself, because I was in a special situation where I was coming from a school for troubled youth. It was a small school. I knew a couple people just because of my family relationships in the city, but I didn't know. I'd never been to a public school. Never had been to an Akron public school.
Oh, wow.
So, got through right in the fire. Fortunately, at the same school as these guys. And they did help me with a lot of that growing up, like in high school, like learning that, like, stop trying to fit in, be you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
that's
accept you for
awesome.
you. Had to learn that. Definitely had to learn that.
But we didn't get you in 6th grade though.
But yeah, exactly. That so
We was
that
just,
that's
we,
something.
we just knew him in 6th grade, but we weren't like best friends.
And then
With
y'all
him.
exactly. Yeah. But I would definitely tell myself, like, one, yeah, like, bro, trying to fit in is pointless. Like, it's
Yeah.
stop trying to be cool. I didn't even know exactly what cool was. Like, that makes it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to be so many different types
You
of
didn't
me.
even know. You was just-
I was exhausting myself just trying to fit in with everybody, trying to
Wow.
do what everybody was doing. But then another thing, just trust the process, bro. Like, something that a lot of people don't know about me, I overthink about probably everything. Like, everything. I don't tell a lot of people, but like, I'm in my head about so much stuff. Like,
I'm not even
Been
joking.
like
That's probably why you be late to some of the stuff.
Could be.
it could be. It could be a part of it for sure.
Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and then you end up not doing
Just
nothing.
doing, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm a super overthinker, like down to how I set my stuff out at night. Like I overthink about a lot of stuff, a lot of weird
That's real.
stuff people call weird. But like the reason I'm saying that is because I overthought a lot of decisions I made in my life, even up to the important ones. You know what I'm saying? And just like I was not trusting the process, even with down just to. I make music too, like, and
He hard.
I don't
Yeah.
drop because I'm an overthinker. I'm
John-
gonna find something I don't like about the
John
song.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
find
find. I overthink about everything, and so like I would probably tell myself to trust the process, and be yourself. But as far as the roles being reversed,
Yeah, what's 10-year-old you saying about you?
I think 10-year-old me would be looking at me right now, and he would just be in shock and awe, like that. He like, you still here, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like he would probably be scared. Like I got to go through that
Yeah, that's
to get
wow.
to where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of situations people know about, people don't.
Wow.
A lot of situations, and a 10-year-old me would be like, bro, like that's coming. Like,
Hold on.
Wait a
what?
minute.
But no, he would definitely just be like, looking like, wow, you still here? So you gotta have some type of strength deep within you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
yeah.
To be able to, withstand the fire.
Wow.
So he would probably just be a little proud a little bit.
That's dope.
I like that, bro. He be proud a lot, not a little bit.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
Man, so what I tell 10-year-old me, bro, a couple things. So the first thing I tell myself is to smile more. When I was a kid, I did not smile, bro.
Really?
I did not
Wow.
smile. I did not smile, bro. I was
all?
miserable as a kid.
So like with your school pictures, like did you smile in those?
There was a couple where I was told, you better smile. Because it was a couple that I was just staring at the camera, just like,
Aw.
I'm weak.
no, like, they're serious. I could probably go find them.
you would
But,
never
like,
know that nowadays.
You would never know that, but that's something that I didn't learn until so far along. And it took a lot to actually learn that. And I embrace that and I love that. But like genuinely, that's probably the first thing I tell myself is smile more, bro. Like let your emotions be expressive. Like hold back on some of the anger or frustration with, these small things, but like smile when you're happy. Like embrace what it is to be happy. I would tell myself also, you belong here. I think I had a sense of like, I didn't really feel like I belonged to many different things. I felt like I was displaced with everything that was going on, from like school to little family things to friendships. Like I feel like I had to foster friendships and I would lose friendships. And then like some of those friendships I felt like I didn't belong because I felt like other people had closer friendships. You know what I mean? So in some sort of fashion, like I always felt like I was displaced. And that's part of something I was never happy about. So I would tell myself, like, you belong. And, like, similar to both of y'all, like, be yourself. Because I feel like I always have made a greater impact on people when I'm
who you are. Just
exactly who I am.
I can
Like,
attest. You
to the-
have, my boy.
to the core. You know what I mean? So embrace that. But
Maybe we work. Maybe I'm coming up with something. I don't know. Maybe like our friendship, AC. We started AC in high school, but
Yeah.
maybe we work because we all caught on to that as a collective.
I think so.
I was kind of thinking that.
And
I
maybe
think
that's
so.
maybe even in high school, that's why we were popular,
Mm-hmm.
but not cool. Like we everybody knew us. All the groups knew us,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it's because we were the only ones that like we just were us.
I can relate to that too.
For sure.
I feel like I was always kind of like that too. Like I was known by people, but I wasn't like cool. I wasn't doing stuff that
Yeah.
other girls
Exactly.
were doing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people knew me because I was just myself, and I've always feel like I've just been my.
There's a level of respect.
There has
to that.
been times where it's like I feel like I was trying to be, because I wanted people to, but no, like this is who I am, and people respect when you're more yourself.
They do.
I feel like
you
it's
don't- you don't
natural to go through
change.
that too. Like it's a
don't-
little bit of a rite of
Yeah.
passage. Like, got to be able to kind of like see, all right, this ain't me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is who I am, and some people like I said, you just got to go through it to kind of understand it better. Like I don't think you can tell a kid that like, hey, don't try to be like nobody. They got to go
They
sit in
gonna
that
try to-
school
yeah.
with them kids all day. You know what I'm
Something,
saying?
yeah.
Yep.
Don't try to fit in. Don't try. They gonna be looking at you like, bro, what? Like,
Even as an adult,
so
Yeah,
yeah.
facts. Even as an adult
What
too.
what's 10-year-old you saying to you?
So is this in a perspective of like they see everything, or they just
They
see
see
they
you.
just see me like
I would say
they see Coach AD type. You know what I'm saying?
I would say they just you pop up like Thanos, like and you just go through a portal and they like that's you, and then y'all get to talk.
Okay.
So like post conversation, they like what are they saying?
Okay,
about you?
post conversation.
They know everything.
They know everything.
Like,
19 years and
They ask you questions like,
20 years, something like that.
was it hard to do this, or
Yeah.
like what sport? I know we did a sport. They know everything.
Uh-huh.
Did we have a girlfriend? Like what's up? So they learned everything. They see you. They like, man, you buff. You ain't flat.
Like, no more.
like crazy.
I tell him like, hey, bro, it took a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But no, I feel like younger me will look at me kind of similar to how I looked at people when I was a kid. Sometimes I think younger me will look at me and be like, bro, that's a cool dude for real.
Okay.
He just seemed kind of cool. Like I just want to be around him a little bit. Almost like you a kid and you got big cuz, right?
Oh yeah.
Because it just seemed fun. Because like, dang man, I just want to be around my cousin. He got good company. He got good friends. He always doing these fun things. I think younger me would look at me and just be like, okay. Obviously, I think younger me would still be like, dang, bro, you for real? I gotta feel that.
Yeah.
That has to happen.
And not look forward to certain things, but I think
Yeah.
that younger me would still look at me and be like, I like this dude. Like, I'm proud of who he is, and I can't wait to be that person. You know what I'm saying? So
That's awesome.
I think that's younger me.
So in other words, you think you the
Man, fix your mic, bro.
every time I move, bro,
You think? Yeah. I mean,
You talking that barbecue sauce?
but it's really because of this. I didn't do this.
Do what?
It got like
You broke something?
no, it's not broke. It's just locked under the thing.
Oh my god.
I just let it be like that all day.
Well, that's it, y'all. Thank you, Maya.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Maya,
for
for
having
coming
me.
in, man.
That was
definitely appreciate
Thank
you.
yes.
Thank
Coming
you.
from NC, man, that's real love.
Yes.
Back.
Definitely
Dang,
love to have you
North
back
Carolina.
anytime.
North Carolina.
Carolina. I'm gonna
NC.
have to visit North Carolina.
It's cool. It's a good time. Charlotte is fun.
I don't even know where I'm at. All I know is that I'm really in my bag. Some of you people don't know how to act. You been grinding every day, I feel like that's a red flag. I don't even know where I'm at. All I know is that I'm really in my bag. Some of